I'm here with Yari Mitchell from AcuFocus. Yari, you are developing this this new sort of IOL platform. I mean, that's the right way to put it. Called IC-8. So I have a whole bunch of questions. The first one, a very basic one, is what is it? But I also want to know how you've managed this journey from concept into commercialization.
Yeah, absolutely. The IC-8 lens is a small aperture technology. We've combined a hydrophobic acrylic monofocal IOL with an embedded small aperture. And what happens is when you place it in the patient's eye, it reduces the aperture in their eye, which allows organized paraxial light to reach the retina sort of undisturbed, and it blocks those peripheral light rays that can degrade image quality. So we've been working with this technology for a number of years and have really moved from the concept phase into the commercialization phase. We've supported 6 different international prospective studies looking at implantation in irregular and regular cornea patients. We've launched slowly in Europe and Asia Pacific and are working closely with surgeons to really refine where it fits in the clinical practice, as well as how to optimize outcomes. We're accelerating our position in some markets, and in the U.S. we are actually enrolling our clinical trial at the moment and are having good progress there.
That's exciting stuff. Yari, I'm just an eye doctor. So let me ask you, what have some of the challenges, the hurdles been, and how have you handled them?
Yeah, so it sounds like it should be simple because a pinhole is a pinhole, but to actually create something that you can embed inside an implantable device is actually quite complex. So the process to develop that has taken a number of years, but we're at the point now where we have a really robust platform, and now the question is not so much how do you make it, actually the question is where does it fit in the landscape of IOL technologies. There's monofocals, there's light splitting technologies, and we know that the small aperture extends depth of focus for patients. So it's absolutely a solution for presbyopia. What we're seeing outside the United States is that this lens is really making a difference for patients with irregular corneas, because just like in photography and astronomy, reducing the aperture reduces the noise in the system. It reduces aberrations. And so the same holds true in a lens, that we're able to help patients that have a history of highly aberrated corneas, keratoconus, post-refractive surgery, to overcome some of the issues associated with that and also provide them with range of vision.
Sure, and I'm sure, I would guess, I'm not sure, that for patients like this, or post-graft patients who are not contact lens tolerant, there are really not a lot of other options. And
exactly.
so tell me, you mentioned at the start of our conversation clinical trials. Mm-hmm. What are the clinical trials, and where are you within that process?
Sure, yeah. Our U.S. IDE clinical trial, we actually got approval to start that study in November, so our first patients were treated in December, and we're on track with our timelines for enrollment. So the study with the IC-8 lens in the U.S. is in IC-8 goes in one eye and a monofocal goes in the fellow eye. So it's a single eye solution, and that's how it's used outside the United States. And we're doing 1-year follow-up, and at this point we believe we're on track for our hopeful U.S. market entry of Q4 2020 or Q1 2021. Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask next. is when I once more, as a simple eye doctor, get to use this product. So that's, and of course I'm not going to hold you to that time frame. It's exciting stuff, both for us as clinicians and for AcuFocus as a company. Congratulations on where you are, and I want to thank you as always, Yari, for being so very generous with your time with us today.
Absolutely, thank you. Appreciate the opportunity to catch up with you as well.